Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play King's Quest 2. Man, are those guys twins? Look at that, they were just the exact same guy walking past. It's a glitch in the Matrix. Anyway, last time we discovered that there's a hot chick in a tower who needs saving, oh my. And so, of course, we're going to save her, because we need ourselves a hot queen. And so we arrived here on the island of Colima. She's not actually on Colima, but this is where this is kind of our jumping off point to get to where she is. And you'll see how, and, well, soon enough. Anyways, let's take a look around at this town we stumbled upon. Man, is this guy again? What the heck?
A tall statue of a man stands prominently at the entrance of town. It looks to have been placed here quite a number of years ago. The statue bears a plaque which reads, Count Kaldor, ruler and protector of Colima.
Huh, Count Kaldor. Wonder what became of him. And this guy was looking in the fountain for some.
The merchant has a distinct out-of-town appearance and a get-out-of-town aroma.
And who are you?
A townsperson wanders the street.
Can we talk to the random townspeople?
The people of Colima lead busy lives. They have no time for idle chit-chat.
AKA they didn't want to put any dialogue for NPC villagers. Alright, so how about this guy? He probably has something to say.
Greetings, merchant.
Ah, to you, good day.
What the?
A visitor arrived new, no? A sense I possess for these things. Need you have for my wares of great specialty?
Perhaps, but first, I'm curious. Where did you come by such a pumpkin?
Yeah, what the heck?
Eyes quite keen, have you? Indeed, a specimen unique it is.
That is the cutest freaking pumpkin I have ever
The
seen.
gift of speech among plants so rare, yes?
Quite so. Are you planning to sell it?
Sell? Never would I sell such a thing as this.
It'll make me incredibly rich.
I mean, entrusted it was to my care. Watch over it, I must.
The heck?
Forget it. I'm not taking you back to that patch. So pipe down.
Pardon?
Ah, of importance I speak not. Trouble to your ears I meant none.
Okay, I get the feeling we need to save that pumpkin from that horrible dual-accented guy. But we'll do that at another point in time. I want to go to the library. Who doesn't want to go to the freaking
The
library?
sign reads, Colima Library.
Best game ever. It has a library in it. We're going to spend the next 5 episodes reading every book in the library. Okay, not really. I would find it exciting, but I'm not sure about you. Oh. We have to be quiet now. We're in the library. Shh.
As you watch the pendulum swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you feel a bit lightheaded.
Okay, so let's take a look over here. Okay, I'm not going to whisper the whole time.
A rather plump and stern-looking woman is seated behind the desk. Every so often, she glances away and appears to lose her train of thought. The monotony of being a librarian must be getting to her.
Alright, so let's fondle the librarian.
Not a good idea. Doing so could result in any number of consequences. All of them bad.
I can think of one good consequence. Now that'd probably be a bad one too. Let's talk to her.
May I help you?
Yes, I was hoping to enrich my knowledge of this fair land by way of perusing your historical texts.
My, that was well put.
No.
Hey, what?
Not terribly effective, though.
You won't let us read the books? Come on.
Pardon me, perhaps I was not clear?
You were.
Then may I?
No.
What? What kind of librarian are you?
Why can't I?
You are not a member.
Well then, can I become a member?
Yeah.
No.
What is your problem, woman?
Why can I not become a member?
We already have far too many members. It's difficult to keep track of everything.
How many members are there?
2.
Oh my gosh, you are the laziest person ever.
If I may inquire, who are your 2 members?
you may not. Neither the Count of Kalima nor the elderly gentleman who lives next door would approve of my divulging that information to you.
Ah, thank you anyway.
But, can we just look at some of the books? Just
You
one?
mentioned the Count of Kalima is a member of this
Oh
library.
yeah, the guy with the statue,
Yes.
right?
Have you seen him recently?
The librarian looks at you strangely.
No.
What's so strange about that?
Is there any way I might meet the Count?
Yes.
How?
Die.
I guess the Count is dead.
I would have to die to meet the Count?
Depends.
On what?
Your importance.
And if I am important?
Then you might be fortunate enough to be buried on his estate.
I am so confused right now.
Who is buried on the Count's estate?
Counts.
Aha. Past Counts, of course. Anyone else?
Yes.
Who?
Him.
Pardon? Do you mean the Count is dead?
The librarian decides to avoid your gaze and seems disinclined to speak further with you on the subject.
Well, we've gone as far as we can with her. Oh well. See if we can't make ourselves a member somehow. The other person, if we can get out of here, there we go, says somebody who lives next door, so I'm assuming it's right here. So let's take a look.
There appears to be a sign on the door, but you need to get closer to read it.
Gotta walk closer. Do I have to... One thing that they could fix is that you have to manually walk closer to look at things. You shouldn't have to do
The
that.
door is plain and has a mail slot. It also has a sign posted on it. You read it.
Family of the deceased wishes to thank all who have expressed their condolences over the passing of their loved one. Frederick enjoyed life in literature and had an ever-present, if sometimes wicked, sense of humor. May his soul be at peace in the realm of the dead, and may its Lord judge him worthy of eternal happiness. Well, it looks like the guy next
You
door is
also
dead,
notice
too.
something sticking out from under the door.
Ooh, can we take it?
Hey, control yourself. You might have children someday, and they won't benefit from a father with embarrassing habits.
I touched myself. Oh man, that is... Alright, let's walk away and then
need
do
to get
it.
closer.
Oh, come on.
You need to... You can't quite get your fingers on whatever is visible under the door.
Do we have anything that can fit under that door? We sure do.
Making sure that no one is watching, you slide your thin blade under the door and draw out what appears to be a letter.
Alright, let's take a look.
It is a letter addressed to the resident of the town.
And he's dead, so he won't mind us reading
You
it.
open the letter and read it. Dear applicant, please find enclosed the library membership card to which you are now entitled. The 5-year application process has concluded.
5
And we are
years.
pleased to inform you that your status as a member of the town library is confirmed. Welcome to an exclusive group of patrons. Yours sincerely, Town Librarian. P.S. Please sign your name on the card to ensure validation.
Crap, we don't have a pen to sign it with. Oh well, maybe she'll take it anyways. 5 years, gosh, no wonder the guy died. It took so long. He probably died of old age.
Will you accept this?
No.
Why not?
It has not been signed.
Shoot. So what we have to do, there's a pen right here.
You're kidding, right? Not even Mary Poppins could clean this mess up.
We have to click on just the right spot.
What are you doing?
I was just...
Don't.
Okay, so we have to wait because she'll look away like that. Haha.
You quickly grab the quill while the librarian isn't looking and sign your name on the blank library card.
Success!
You replace the quill before the librarian notices it missing.
Alright. So now... sorry, that we can finally get
Will you
ourselves
accept this?
Yes, you
Finally.
are younger than I expected.
I eat well and get a lot of exercise.
I see.
So, what do I do now?
Borrow.
You mean I can take books from this library?
No.
Oh.
Well, what can I do?
Yes?
Could you recommend a good book?
Guess we have to read it here. Oh gosh, look at her. Oh man.
There.
Okay, we have to read it right in front of her. That is awkward.
The librarian has placed the book on the desk for you to read. Thoughtful, isn't she?
So let's read it.
This book is entitled Kalima, Perfect One Day, Better the Next. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
I guess we have to... Can I read it?
It's a page of the library book.
Well, I'll read it for you. Kalima, perfect one day, better the next. If you are considering traveling to the wondrous land of Kalima, then you should be congratulated on your timing, for indeed it has changed much since creation many years ago. The very occasional earthquake has altered the land to the east somewhat, creating deep chasms near the mountainside. The changing ocean levels in this region have caused an alteration in the shape of the coastline, and, of course, the people themselves have relocated from where they once lived. Most now reside in the town, which is nestled in the safety of the mountains. A wise decision, for more than a few have claimed to hear the sounds of howling at night, a sign that many wild animals have moved into the rearward forest in recent times. As a result, few venture past the town gates, especially after dark. This isolation and the relative scarcity of people throughout most of the realm has made Kalima a haven for the tourist who wishes to soak up some of the natural atmosphere of the land. It has also made a significant convenience for those who have settled in Kalima far from the town and wish to maintain their privacy to pursue their own ambitions in peace. The realm of Kalima is a wondrous land of beauty and, for the adventurous among you, danger. See also a guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles.
It's a page of the library book.
Oh, guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles. Oh, that's referencing King's Quest 6. Something we'll get to way in the future. But anyway, every book in the library has some importance, and that's all we really need right now. So, anyway, let's get out of here. And do some more exploring of the island of Kalima. So, let's see. This really does remind me of the first Quest for Glory game, I swear. But I shouldn't swear, because it's bad. Alright, and we have to watch this animation every time he goes in or out. Let's go this way. And up here. Ooh, pumpkins.
This pumpkin is somewhat larger than the others in the patch. A patch of orange, healthy-looking pumpkins is growing in this secluded little area of the forest.
Let's take the big one.
You look for a nice, large pumpkin to take from the patch.
This is the time of year for pumpkin pie. Oh,
Hey,
hello there.
Watch it!
Oh, sorry. I was not aware you could talk.
Likewise. Anyway, be careful where you're treading. You're spoiling the good soil by standing so close. And I got 8 kids to feed.
You glance at the smaller pumpkins. These must be her
But
children.
I only see 7.
I only count 7.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I had 8. Then some strange man who spoke even stranger came by. He claimed to be a
Horticulturist?
Claimed to know a bit about plants. I let him take a look at my little darlings. Anyway, before I knew it, he'd gone and pinched one of my babies.
That's
Took
horrible.
off towards the town, he did. Of all the nerve. Just because we're plants doesn't mean we don't deserve any respect.
I am sure that is true.
That's terrible.
Pardon me for asking, but how did you come by the ability to talk?
With a question like that, I might ask you the same.
I was only...
I don't take it personal. That old witch Agatha cast a spell on me so I could guard her precious possessions.
Agatha.
Agatha?
Yeah, she's the old bag who lives in that cave to the west. You know her type. Green warts, pointed ears, cannibalistic, doesn't put her trash out. Just your stereotypical evil old crowd.
Yeah, we faced one of those in the last game.
She sounds pleasant. You mentioned something about guarding Hagatha's precious possessions.
At least what she considers precious. I reckon they're anything but. Mind you, I have my doubts about Hagatha's legitimate ownership of this stuff, if you know what I mean.
What sorts of items does Hagatha wish you to guard?
The usual vanities. All useless in my opinion. But what would I know?
The mother pumpkin looks distressed. You decide not to interrupt her at the moment.
Alright, so just remember that. For later, we don't really know much about the witch or any evil plot. All we know is that there's a chick we need to save because we want to marry her. So let's explore a little bit more. We'll get that baby pumpkin later.
You have come to the Church of Kalima. It is said that all are welcome, and that the monks living here often help those in need.
Actually, this isn't where I wanted to go. Once again, the gamesmith gets his east and west mixed up. That is just an eternal curse with me. I will never, as long as I live, be completely accurate with my east-west. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So I was like, okay, I go west here, then I start heading east. So let's go over here, and hopefully we'll find... Oh, let's try that again. Yeah, there's someone that appears here, but it's kind of random. There we go.
You see a little girl wandering around the meadow. She wears a ruby red cloak and appears to be searching for something.
I wonder who this is. Get ready for some creepiness, folks.
Hello, who are you?
My name is Graham. What is yours?
Possum. That is what my grandma calls me.
That
She is
voice.
not at all well these days. I was collecting flowers for her, but now I cannot anymore.
Why is that?
My basket is missing. I've looked everywhere for it. It must be around here somewhere.
I will keep my eye out for it.
Thank you, Graham.
Anything else to say?
I was wondering, could you tell me anything about this land?
You mean Kalima? There is a town to the northeast, and a church not far south of that. Grandma and I live in a house near the beach. You should not enter the swamp to the north. It is said to be influenced by magic. Many have easily lost their way in there, and finding your way out again is difficult.
Thank you, Possum.
So she knows some information. Yeah, this is Little Red Riding Hood, but they give her the name
Repressing
Possum.
the urge to burst into song, you choose instead to quietly admire the area.
I guess I was just talking to nothing. Let's talk to her again.
Excuse me, Possum?
Yes, Graham.
Is there any way at all through this swamp?
I do not know, but I did see someone walking out of there not long ago. He was writing something in a book as he walked.
Who was that?
A monk from the church.
Keep that in mind.
You
We saw
mentioned
that
that your
church.
grandma is not well. What ails her?
I'm not sure, but I think it gives her sad dreams. While she sleeps, sometimes she talks out loud. Sometimes I listen to her. No, do not leave me, she says. At first, I thought she was speaking to me. I would go over to her, but she would not notice me. Then I realized it was a dream. I think she misses the person she talks to in her sleep. And then there's the scary dreams.
Scary dreams.
You mentioned that your grandma had scary dreams. What are these dreams about?
Bats.
Bats?
Yes, in her sleep, she screams with fright, as if a bat is chasing her, or she's being hurt by one. Then she'll say something like, "Blue light is the bat's true bane," over and over.
Blue light? What does she mean?
I have asked her this, but she just shakes her head and will not speak of it.
Thank you, Possum. I wish your grandma a swift recovery.
Thank you, Gram. I will speak of you to her.
So creepy. Anything
The
else?
little girl keeps searching for her.
Okay, yeah, nothing. Huh, but yeah, that voice. It reminds me of something, but I can't really put my finger on it. If it reminds you of something, let me know and maybe it'll be the same thing as me. Like, the first thing that comes to mind is that little baby from Dinosaurs, on the bubbles, you gotta love me, that. I probably just murdered that voice, but... yeah, so, maybe we should help her find her basket. Can we do it? Well, you just got to find out next time on Let's Play King's Quest 2. Oh, and by the way, all she was saying was very important. I almost forgot to say that. So keep all that in mind. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.